Hey, boys and girls, I hope you're having a great week so far. This week we've been talking about our five senses, and happy Friday, by the way. In this picture, you'll see a part of the body that we use for our sense of hearing. Look at those great big elephant ears. Ears come in all shapes and sizes, from the really big elephant ears to the tiny mouse ears, and ours fall somewhere in between. We're going to listen to a story about how our ears actually hear. I hear sound. Five senses. Listen, you are using your ears to hear. Hearing is one of our five senses. We use our senses to learn about the world. We've learned about seeing and touching and smelling and tasting, and today we're talking about hearing. We have two ears for hearing. Amazing animal ears. Caracows have tufts of hair on their ears. Scientists think the tufts may help them hear better. A barn owl can hear a mouse on the soft forest floor 75 feet away. Dogs can hear 4 times better than humans. They hear sounds that are impossible for humans to hear. What makes sound? When something vibrates, it makes sound. Very fast vibrations have a high pitch, kind of like a mosquito. Slower vibrations have a lower pitch, kind of like a bee. Pitch describes how high or low the sound is. Size can also affect the pitch. This large bell has a different pitch than the small bell. Variations make sound wave. Vibrations make sound waves. Sound waves can travel through air, water, and solids. So if you're inside your house, you can hear sounds that are happening outside. Or if you're in your bedroom, you might hear what mom's doing in the kitchen, because sound travels through waves through the air, and those waves are invisible. You can make your own telephone to use with your friends. You can have mom or dad help you, or grandparents can help you. You can find 2 empty cans, and you put a hole in the bottom of each one and run a string between the 2 of them, and you and your friend can hear each other when you put the cans up to your ears, because this little boy has a can up to his ear and there's a string attaching the other can to the other little boy, and sound travels on sound waves across that string, and you'll be able to hear. It's a really cool experiment. I did that when I was a little girl. A bird makes sound waves when it sings. They come from vibrations in its throat. Put your finger on your throat while you talk. Can you feel the vibrations? Can you feel it going? You can probably feel that. When you talk, you are making sound waves. How cool is that? This little bird is making sound waves. He's whistling, and this is the invisible sound wave that goes to your ear. And this is the part where we hear. The sound travels in our ear through our ear canal. This sends vibrations to a set of nerves. This outer part of your ear picks up those vibrations on the sound waves and sends them into your ear canal. And they hit the eardrum. And that drum vibrates, and the nerves send messages to your brain, and your brain uses the messages to tell you what sounds you are hearing. So this little bird makes this sound. It travels on sound waves. It follows your nerves up to your brain, and your brain is thinking, oh, that sounds like a bird. So there's some tools that you might use to help with our ears. Some people's ears don't hear really well, so they might have to use a hearing aid, and this helps make the sound a little bit louder when it comes into your ear. Earbuds help you listen to sound all by yourself. So if you're at your computer, and we have some boys and girls in our room that when we're in small group, they have headphones on so they can hear really well. You can even use speakers, and they help you hear sounds louder. Earplugs help protect your ears from loud sounds. We also want to protect our ears because loud sounds can hurt our ears. All right, I am am going to show you a game, and we're going to play this game together. And I want you to listen to the sounds and see if you can guess what the sounds are. So listen carefully. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oop. Nope, I'm going to play it just like that so I can see what you're doing. What sound do you hear? Did you hear a cow? What do you hear? Did you hear rain? What do you hear? Did you hear an ambulance? What do you hear? I hear that in my backyard. What do you hear? Did you hear an airplane? Some of you might hear that in your house. She's playing the rattle, hoping the baby will stop crying. What do you hear? Do you have that sound at your house? I have a dog at my house. So, did you hear sounds? Were you able to guess those sounds correctly? I bet you were, because you guys are super smart. I'm going to play a sound for you. Listen carefully. Let me get it up. I'm going to play a sound for you. I want you to listen to the sound, and after you hear the sound, I want you to draw me a picture of what makes that sound. So think about it. I'm going to play a sound. I want you to listen to it carefully, and I want you to draw a picture of the object that makes that sound. Hold on. And make sure you can hear it. Are you ready? Did you know what that sound was? I think you probably do. So draw me a picture of what you think makes that sound. And I hope you have an awesome weekend.